Porn addiction is one of the silent struggles that millions of people face but rarely talk about. It creeps into daily life, often starting as something harmless, but eventually it begins to control the mind, emotions, and even relationships. If you've ever tried to quit and found yourself going back again and again, you're not alone. The truth is, porn works like a drug. It hijacks your brain's reward system and keeps you chasing a quick high, while slowly weakening your motivation, self-control, and even your ability to enjoy real connections. So the first step to quitting porn addiction is understanding that it's not just a bad habit, it's a deep psychological cycle. Every time you watch porn, your brain releases dopamine, the chemical that makes you feel good. But with repeated use, your brain becomes desensitized, which means you need more and more stimulation to feel the same level of pleasure. This is why many people notice that what used to excite them no longer works, and they end up watching more extreme content just to feel something. That cycle is where the addiction builds its strongest chains. But here's the good news. It's possible to break free. The brain has a superpower called neuroplasticity. That means it can rewire itself, heal, and build new patterns if you give it the chance. Quitting porn is about rewiring those pathways and regaining control over your impulses. The journey won't be easy, but it is absolutely possible. The first thing you need is awareness. You have to recognize the triggers in your life that lead you to relapse. It could be loneliness, boredom, stress, or even late-night scrolling on your phone. Once you identify the triggers, you can work on replacing them with healthier actions. For example, instead of sitting alone at night with your phone, you could go for a walk, read, exercise, or even call a friend. The second thing is accountability. Trying to quit alone makes the battle harder, because addiction thrives in secrecy. Whether it's joining an online support group, talking to a trusted friend, or even keeping a journal, accountability gives you structure and encouragement when your willpower feels weak. Another crucial step is breaking the cycle of instant gratification. Porn trains your brain to expect pleasure without effort, and that mindset leaks into other areas of life. To fight back, start building habits that reward you over time, like learning a new skill, going to the gym, or working on a personal goal. These habits not only distract you, they reprogram your brain to crave real achievements instead of artificial highs. It's also important to address shame. Many people who struggle with porn addiction feel intense guilt and think something is wrong with them. But shame only keeps you trapped, making you want to escape those feelings by turning back to the very thing you're trying to quit. You have to understand that you are not your addiction. You are a human being who's caught in a cycle, and cycles can be broken. Forgiving yourself and choosing to move forward is part of the healing process. Another practical tip is reducing your access. If your phone or laptop is your biggest trigger, install website blockers or keep your devices away from your bedroom at night. Don't rely on willpower alone, because willpower is strongest when the temptation isn't constantly in front of you. Over time, as your brain adjusts to life without constant artificial stimulation, you'll begin to notice positive changes. Your energy will come back, your confidence will grow, and your motivation to pursue real-life goals will increase. Even your relationships will start to feel more meaningful because you're no longer numbing yourself with a screen. But perhaps the most powerful thing you gain when you quit porn is self-respect. Every time you resist the urge, you prove to yourself that you are stronger than your impulses. And that self-belief spreads into every area of your life. There will be setbacks, and that's normal. Don't think of a relapse as failure. Think of it as part of the learning process. What matters is that you keep getting back up, stronger and more determined each time. Quitting porn is not about becoming perfect. It's about becoming free. Free to control your time, your focus, your energy, and your relationships. And the freedom is worth every struggle, every temptation, and every moment of discipline it takes to get there. So if you're struggling right now, remember this. You are not alone. You are not broken. And you have the power to change. Your brain can heal, your habits can change, and your life can transform. The first step is deciding that enough is enough. And once you take that step, your journey to freedom truly begins.